It is now very clear that the criminal justice system being headed by Justice OWINY DOLLO is becoming even more worse. Most especially when it comes to political cases. In a tweet, BOBI WINE came out to say, and I quote, "The judiciary continues playing ping pong with our jailed comrades. This time, with yet another court also refusing to hear a bail application claiming it has no jurisdiction over the matter. In the ruling of Comrade Bobby Young's bail application delivered today, the judge says that the application can't be heard on its merits because the comrade's case file has never been transferred to civilian courts as a Supreme Court directed 8 months ago. This circus only serves to confirm that we have always said that, like other national institutions and organs, the judiciary has become an extension of Museveni's regime. Political machinery, the intention is to break the speech of those who dare to oppose the regime by creating the impression that first, doing is so criminal, and second, that once the regime captures you, your fate is sealed. What the regime manipulates courts to buy time, history is recording those it's using to preside over the injustice. No matter how long they play these games, Dictator Museveni will still crumble as our lawyers actually work on the solution to end the unjust excuses, still keeping our comrades to work on a solution to end the unjust excuses, still keeping our comrades to prison. We must also collectively keep pushing for political solutions we know will end the injustice once and for all, removing Museveni from power." That is the tweet which was put out on the X hand of BOBI WINE, saying that the judiciary is being complice to the crime. We all know that the Supreme Court came out to say that files of those who were tried in a court martial should be transferred in the civilian courts. But 8 months from that ruling, some files have never been brought. Even Dr. Kizza took Dr. Besigye on a hunger strike to make his file be transferred into the criminal court. I keep on telling people that under Museveni having a criminal justice system, under OWINY DOLLO it is even worse. When OWINY DOLLO was asked about the bail application, he spoke at it as if it was something for a joke. Yet bail is a fundamental issue in our jurisprudence. In fact, OWINY DOLLO said this statement.
I see even lawyers now say, blaming courts for not granting bail to so and so. That is total nonsense. Somebody has exercised a discretion. By the way, the judicial officer can even be plainly wrong. Do you know how many judicial officers I have? Slightly over 400 for 45 million people. We have less than 100 judges. Then about 300 and something magistrates. So what we need to do as Ugandans, you want to create new constituencies, you want this and this, fight so that we have sufficient judicial officers. Uganda should be having not less than 250 high court judges. We're all about 8 or 9. Uganda should be having a magistrate in every sub-county, about 2,000. We have only 400. People still walk like 50 kilometers to find a court.
That is OWINY DOLLO. So you clearly see that there is a criminal justice system. I keep on telling people that democracy is built by those who fight, but even by a competent judiciary. Uganda has a history where the Chief Justice was killed because he stood for the truth. Here in Uganda, we have Chief Justices and magistrates who are NRM cadres. OWINY DOLLO has ever been an NRM member. Okay? It is so unfortunate. Judiciary should learn to do judicial activism. Judicial activism does not necessarily mean ruling out of the constitution. It means that rulings in the favor of the jurisprudence and to grow democracy. This is what's happening in Kenya. Kenya's democracy has been growing on a tremendous speed because judges normally come out to give out rulings that help the jurisprudence, that help the democracy. But the moment our magistrates, our judges, our Chief Justice continue playing politics. This is the problem. How can you tell me that even on misdemeanors, people are taken to zero prison? It is like as if there's a written rule that every person who's brought in a court must at least go on remand. I've never seen a person who goes in court and is given bail straight away, most especially in political cases, however small the thing is. When people fight on social media, someone is remanded. Judges must learn that on misdemeanors, a person must get bail. Put bail limits which are low. Political cases, just imagine if every person who was caught for politics was given bail, even the system would maybe reduce on arresting people. But every time they are brought in the courts and you remand them for years, not months. Like BOBI WINE has been in jail, is coming out at least, I think, for 3 years. He has never been tried. And you still refuse to give him bail? What a shame. Shame on OWINY DOLLO, shame on our judicial system. Until you learn, Uganda is for all of us. Everyone has a duty to build a better Uganda. These things must stop. Of course, that's my opinion. Remain yours truly, Mr. Makindi. Kabir Sulaiman Mawaga, the next MP for Makindi East constituency. I will see you on another one. Peace.
Yes, Kabir Sulaiman Mawagali. I am putting in my request to fly the NUP flag high in Makindi East constituency, so that I can represent the great people of Makindi East. Nkomyewo omulundi ogwokubiri n'obwongo nga bwesera nga busera. Ebiwandiiko byange mbirese bibino.
Sigadde nze Mr. Makindi, Kabir Sulaiman Mawagali. Kantwene guno omukisa okubategeeza mbu ngenda kwesimba okuwa MP Makindi East 2026. Nesimbawo luli era nkomawo bataata bamaama basenga bajjajja okubasaba akalulu. Makindi East ediridde nnyo emabega okumala emyaka 2 okuva omugenzi Sebana we yagenda. Yensonga lwaki buli mukulembeze ajja tumuwayo ekisanja kimu kubanga tukola ensobi. Abakulembeze Makindi East okumala emyaka 15 buli we baranking abakulembeze abakozi b'omu parliament abatakyasinze kwogera babeeramu 2 abasemba. Ebyo bintu birina okwogerwa. Twetaaga omukulembeze ng'alina obwongo nga bwesera nga busera. Twetaaga omukulembeze nga fighter, si bano bajooka. Bw'oba ng'ogenda kusaabalira ku mazzi ne baleeta eryato ly'ebbumba ne baleeta ne speed boat, tosobola kukwata lyato lya bbumba ogenda osaabale kubanga lijja kunywa amazzi obbire bassebo ne bannyabo. Oba olina kulondawo speed boat efubutuka kaweewo ekusomese mangu. Nze Kabir Sulaiman Mawagali, nze speed boat. Bannaye munonde muninnye nsooke mbasaabaze ku speed ey'ekizungirizi. Eddoboozi lyaffe libadde teriwulirwa. Kyekiseera mu 2026 mulonde nze kamwa kwogera Kabir Sulaiman Mawagali ayina eddoboozi eryamwanguka ajoyimirira ku palamenti ayanje ensonga mu beesimbyewo bonna bassebo ne bannyabo teryansinga kwanja nsonga. Abaneesimbyeko bonna baneegomba olw'engeri gye njogeramu, olw'engeri gye nnambika ensonga. Gw'oba okiwakana eno YouTube yange sooka ogiraba ogifollowing ogisharing olayo ne vidiyo eziriko engeri gye nnambika ensonga. Kuba mwaka faananyi nga ndi ku folo ya parliament nga ngamba Mr. Speaker sa wa Madam Speaker sa waliwo asobola ogaana okuwulira. So mu 2026 tetukola era ne mulonda omulala atali Kabir Sulaiman Mawagali. Musibe bulungi, mweraba. Peace.
Mpala na walayi kusaba kimuze mpala na bulungi wangi aba mpala na bulungi nange benjagala obulungi.